31 in a 30. Oh no, 32. Back it off. Good morning everybody, Cat and Biker here. Another trip to the office. Get a lot of riding in. Saturday I went to Scarborough with Mrs. C just for a ride out. Sunday I did the Coast Coffee and Chips test ride with a biker. Yesterday I had a whiz out and saw a little crash, which I may or may not have already uploaded. Might be in a random clippage, might do it as a video in its own right. Might have done it already. Time is relative, etc, etc. Today I'm in the office, tomorrow I'm in the office. Good to be back riding the bike every day. On the Coast Coffee and Chips thing, by the way, big thank you to Mr. Hepcat Harley. I'm not sure if it was Hepcat Harley or Lord Hepcat, you know, Lord Hepcat popped down, got one of his serfs to run the printing press, you know, and produce some stickers. It's got a bit Prince Charles there, isn't it? Yeah, Mr. Hepcat Harley's produced some stickers for the ride out, so anybody who pops along will get a sticker. So if you're a sticker collector, you best get on your bike on the 23rd of August. Oh, come on. Anyway, I was going to talk to you today about a topic, believe it or not. And the topic is speeding. Now I don't know I honestly don't know where I stand on speeding. If you're speeding in a 20 zone, a 30 zone, a 40 zone, even a 50 zone, I think you kind of deserve what you get. You know, if you get caught and get a few points on your licence, I think you kind of deserve it. If you get caught and get banned because you've gone through a 30 at 100, and I think the fastest through a 30 zone that have ever been caught is much more than that, then you absolutely deserve it. National speed limit 60 or 70 miles an hour. You know, if you're doing 70 in a 60 or 85 in a 70, is that, I don't know if that's really a bad thing or not. I don't know if I really care that much. But I'm open to being convinced. I'm inviting comment on this one, and my replies to your comments may be completely non-judgmental. Might just be thanks for the comment, especially if I don't agree with you. Oh dear. The reason I bring it up is two reasons. One is, on the radio this morning that woke me up in the early hours, getting me ready to go to work, you know, they were saying they're going to have a crackdown on speeding starting today. Good of them to tell us. They haven't told us where they're going to put the vans or anything, but good of them to tell us they're doing it, I suppose. Or maybe they're not. Maybe it's all just a trick, and maybe that's why, even though there's no vans around, everybody is currently doing 49 miles an hour in this 50 zone. And that's with my speedo that I know overreads. I know if I compare it to my sat-nav, doing 70 on the sat-nav, I have to be about 77, 78 on the speedo. Anyway, that's by the by. So they've decided they're going to have a crackdown. And that was just after I saw something posted to Facebook. Now, this was a news story from the Daily Mail, which means it's probably made up, probably exaggerated beyond all belief, and designed to scare you and to cause a reaction, because that's kind of what the Daily Mail do. Now the story said, and I do apologise, I forget who shared it on Facebook, otherwise I'd have said, but the story said that the technology is now so good for measuring your speed that some police forces have decided, or are about to decide, whether or not to start giving people warnings at first for first offence, which they do a bit of now. I mean, generally if you get stopped by a policeman for doing a few miles an hour over, you're going to get a warning, you know, ticking off. And as long as you smile and take it gracefully, graciously indeed, gracefully, little pirouettes. Yes, officer, I'm terribly sorry. But as long as you take it graciously, you'll get away with it. Because, you know, does it really matter? 33 and a 30, does it really matter? I'd rather you're paying attention to the road than your speedo, if I'm honest. 39 in a 30, you kind of deserve a ticking off, definitely, and that's where you tend to get a speed awareness course if you've never been caught for speeding before. And the next time round you'll get points and a fine because you haven't learned your lesson. You kind of deserve it, don't you? You've been warned. But they're saying the technology is now so good, they're going to start potentially warning you and or fining you for exceeding the speed limit by 1 mile per hour. 1. That's the difference between this and that. And no, you can't tell the difference, can you? But honestly, 46, 45, 44, all the same to me. So they're gonna start potentially cracking down on speeding and getting you for 1 mile an hour over. And I ask, what's the point? What are they trying to achieve? Right? If they're trying to achieve more money in the coffers, fair comment, you know, that'll work. Certainly, I mean, it will be a suitable way of achieving more money. But if they're trying to achieve road safety, I don't get it. What's it going to do? This guy here is overtaking me. I can see him coming up. I let him pass. He's doing probably 45. Does it matter? Am I going to get excited about that? Nah. But what's it going to achieve? I'd like to see some evidence that shows the risk factors to life and limb, to cost of cleaning-up, messes, all that kind of stuff. I'd like to see what the risk factors are, what the evidence is that 1 mile per hour makes a substantial difference. Because I doubt that evidence exists. I can't believe anybody's done that study. So I just don't see the point, apart from to raise money. The downside is, I suspect that if they do get keen on this, if we suddenly start seeing on the news every night, you know, oh, there were 1,000 people who were convicted of a speeding offence where it was under 2 miles per hour over the speed limit, because that's how they tend to put these things. We're going to see people staring at the speedo. They're going to be so concentrated on the speedo that they're not going to be concentrating on the world around them. And I can see that potentially causing more accidents. Who's more dangerous, the distracted driver or the driver who's going a little bit over the speed limit? I'd rather be around the one who's going a little bit over the speed limit. As long as he isn't distracted too, of course. Or her. So I fail to see the benefit. I did comment in my rather glib fashion, but I'm quite flippant. But I did comment on the Facebook thing saying, at least now you'll be distracted by your speedo and you'll have to give up your phone. So when you get hit by a driver who's distracted and not looking where they're going, at least they'll be going a little bit slower. Maybe there is some truth in that, you know, but in reality, I don't know. I can't see how this is beneficial. If the police are going to spend time and money and resources clamping down on driving offences, there are a heck of a lot more that they could do than just a couple of miles an hour over the speed limit. Now, if you're the plonker going down the motorway at over 100 miles an hour, or coming down a road like this at 80 miles an hour, fair enough. You know the rules. It's not an accident. You've taken your chances, you've made your choice. If you get caught, you get points. And you deserve it. If I get caught doing 85 in a 60 mile an hour zone, I'll deserve it. You know, you pay your money, you take your chance, and all that kind of rubbish. I'm waffling now, I must have run out of things to say. So probably best to shut up. My mother always used to say, if you've got nothing good to say nothing. It didn't sink in. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm looking forward to the comments on this one. I would say let him who is without sin cast the first stone. I think I've mentioned speeding before and had a lot of people get very excited about. Well, if you're doing 61 in a 60, you deserve it. So I'm looking forward to those ones. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.